What's up, guys? This is JC from Detailing Superstore, and today we're going to be working on cleaning headlights, repairing headlights, removing all the dead clear from headlights. We're going to show you how it's done. First thing we have to do is we have to sand the surface first. We have different grades of sandpaper. We have the 1000, we have the 2500, and we have the 3000. In this case, the headlights that we're going to be working on are very, very bad. So we're going to have to start with 1000, then we're going to work our way to 2500, and we're going to finish them up with 3000. So let me put this on my card right here. I also have the water ready to go for the sanding, for the wet sanding. You always need water for that. You don't need any other special chemical. All you need is water and sandpaper. The second step, after we sand it and we get rid of all the bad stuff, we're going to have to compound it and polish it. In this case, we're going to be using a drill and a drill adapter for the plate right here. So you need the adapter, you need the plate. A 3-inch plate will do. And then we're going to do we're going to use a compound pad and then finish it with a polishing pad. This is going to give us the final clarity and it's going to make them look amazing. So let me put all this stuff on my card, and we're going to go ahead and go to the area where we have our chemicals. All that is good. So let me go ahead and move to the area where we have all of the chemicals so we can grab what we need. Let's turn that around. There you go. And let's see. When you come here to the store, you're always going to find this area at the entrance of our stores where we have all the compounds and the polish and also some sealants, waxes, and some ceramics. But for this job, we're going to need a compound. Right here, you see the compound. We're going to use that with our cutting pad, which is going to be this one right here. And then we're also going to need a polish right here. This is the Toro Polish, very good polish. I recommend it. It's amazing. And this, we're going to finish it with our finishing pad right there. So it looks like we have all the tools right here to to go ahead and get started. But at the end of this right here, we're going to have to use a nice sealant, because once you finish all the work, if you don't seal it, you're going to have the same problem in about a month, 2 months. The headlights will be back to looking really bad. So it's very important that you put sealant. This is going to make them look great for years. If you keep on applying it every year. I did my headlights on my car about 10 years ago, and they're still looking amazing because I put sealant every single year. So now that we have that there, let me grab a couple towels on the other side and we'll be ready to go. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and go to the towel section, which is right here, towards the back of our store. And we're gonna be using our basic towels for this kind of job. We're gonna go ahead and grab 4 of them. 2, 3, 4 towels will do enough. I'm gonna put them right here. That's for doing all the work. And then we need to get an applicator for when we apply the sealant right here. So this is gonna go with our sealant right here. We're gonna use that. And with all these chemicals and all these accessories, we are ready to go ahead and tackle the job. We're gonna make those headlights look amazing. But I'm not gonna be doing the work. My brother Mike is gonna be doing the work. So we're gonna cut right now, and we're gonna go ahead and jump into that area where Mike's gonna be doing all the work with all the sticks.
What's up, everybody? This is Michael, and we're ready to clean those nasty headlights. So let me show you guys. We're gonna show you step by step on how to clean the headlights, how to make the headlights from yellow to make them look really good. So we're gonna go ahead and park a little cart right here, all tools, and I'm gonna grab a bucket. This bucket is gonna help me so I can be nice and relaxed when I'm doing the job. We're also gonna grab our lid. Our lid is gonna help us to sit on top of this bucket, which is gonna go ahead and close it, and then it's ready to go. So let me show you guys. Let's grab the bucket. Now let me show you guys what we have right here. Now this BMW has some really nice headlights, but they don't look really good right now. So we're gonna go ahead and clean them. We're gonna use all of our tools, and before we do that, we're gonna grab tape, and then we're gonna cover everything that you see right here with paint. So what this is going to do is going to help us prevent any damage from the sandpaper and also from using our polishes, compounds. Since you don't want to do this area right now, we're just focusing on the headlights. So super easy. Make sure you cover as much as you can. This process is very important so that you protect the vehicle. Okay, here we go. A little bit over here. Small piece right here. And this happens because the car sits outside and the headlights turn yellow because all of the contaminants. So at the end, we're gonna show you also how to protect these headlights so that you don't have this problem again. It's gonna be a few steps that we have to do, but you can do it at home. It's not complicated. So here we go. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna grab some water. We're gonna spray some water. Let's open up the sprayer. Here we go, spray some water. So this process is going to be removing all the dust that we have on the lights. So we're gonna start by removing all the dust. Now, our towels, anytime you use any towels on your car, make sure that you remove the tag. And then we're gonna do a light wipe down, just to remove the dust. All right. So next thing is we're gonna check and see what we have, where we have our 1000 sandpaper. So we're gonna use 1000 sandpaper grid. Open up the bag. Let's take all of them out. Here we go. So 1000 sandpaper grid. And then before that, let me show you guys. Just so you guys can see the before and after, I'm gonna put tape right here so you can see a nice before and after. Okay. The next thing that we have to do is we're gonna spray water on our sandpaper. So this is going to prep our sandpaper. We want our sandpaper to be wet and to be ready. If it's not prepped, it's not going to do the job right. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and spray a couple sprays right here until it becomes wet. You guys can see how it's bending. So that's showing you that the sandpaper is getting ready. Now the next thing is going to be, we're gonna spray some water on our headlights. Spray enough water, then we're gonna fold the sandpaper in half, just like that. Now we're gonna scrub the headlights up and down. So this part right here is gonna be up and down. And I'm gonna explain you guys why we have to go up and down on our second step. So here we go. You guys can see how it's removing all of that nasty oxidation from the headlight. So see, this is why it's important to protect the lights or the body of the car, because you can scratch the car with sandpaper and you don't want that. You want to remove all of the yellowish from the headlights, but you don't want to damage the car. Here we go. It looks like it's working. It's removing a lot of the contamination. See, up and down. I don't know if you guys can see on camera, but there's gonna be a lot of scratches going up and down. Our next step is going to be side to side. Now, it's very important that you do that, because when we polish, if we end up with any scratches, then we can see what sandpaper did those scratches. Okay, so here we go. Looks pretty good right now. We don't see any more yellowish from the lights. Now everything, it's like a milky finish, which is a good sign. So this is the area where it needs more work. Now we're gonna go ahead and start doing the bottom. So the bottom, it's not in a bad shape, but we're still gonna do a nice cleaning with the 1000 grit. Because once we do all of our process, it's gonna look very nice and even. Now, a couple of things that I wanna tell you guys: whenever you're sanding, if you feel like your sandpaper is not doing the work anymore, then just go ahead and grab a new sandpaper. You're gonna be able to tell, because when you're scrubbing the lights, you can feel if you're actually scrubbing the lights or if it's just, just going over on the headlights without doing any work. So the sandpaper will always tell you. Excuse the noise. We just got an ambulance going on the street. That looks pretty good. See, we're using water. There's nothing special on the water, just use plain water. So this process is almost done. A little bit more water. Now let's go ahead and switch for sandpaper. Just a bit more scrubbing. Here we go. And you can tell once you switch the sandpaper how it grabs and it bites the lenses. So I think that looks pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a new sandpaper, and this is going to be our 2500 grit sandpaper. We're gonna grab 2500 grit sandpaper. Gonna get this out. Same thing as before. Gotta make sure that we prime our sandpaper, spraying water. Here we go. A few sprays. Make sure you cover everything. And you can see how the sandpaper starts getting, into like a curve. Now we're gonna go ahead and fold the sandpaper, and then we're gonna go ahead and spray. Now, before we used to go up and down, we can see scratches going up and down. All of the scratches are up and down. Now this process is going to erase all of those scratches. Okay, so let me just show you really quick. I want to wipe down the lights, and if you see your lights like this, don't get scared, just keep following the process. This is the way that it's supposed to look, dulled and hazy with a lot of scratches. This doesn't mean that we damage the lights. This is part of the process. So if you see your lights like this, don't panic, just go ahead and follow the steps. This is 1000 grit sandpaper going up and down. Now our next step is going to be 2500 grit sandpaper going left to right. and then you guys will see a nice change. So we're going left and right. Now when you're sanding, the second step, if you're sanding, if you still see yellow finish on the lights, then that means that you need to do a little bit more of the 1000. Now we see everything white. See, everything is white. That's perfect. We're doing a good job. So all of the steps are going fine. We just have to do left and right, and then everything is gonna be fine. This is just like cooking, guys. The way I like to explain it, this is just like cooking. You follow all of the steps, and then you get a good, you follow the recipe, you get a good food. But if you miss something, then we're not gonna get good results. So we're gonna take your time, and I'm gonna show you all of the, I'm gonna show you a very nice before and after. See how the light is nice and clean, and you can actually, whenever you're grabbing the light, you can actually, feel that it looks much better, and it feels much better as well. Feels very nice and smooth actually. So that's a very good sign. Just take your time. Take your time, and everything is gonna be fine. That looks pretty good. This little corner right here, always on those little corners you have to spend a little bit of extra time. I think it's fine. So no more 2000 grit sandpaper. Now let me remove most of this milky residue. We're gonna wipe down the lights. Now it still looks hazy, which is normal, but you guys will see once we do the 3000 grit sandpaper how everything is gonna be very nice and clean. See, it's very hazy. This is normal, guys, okay? So don't panic when you're doing the steps. Just follow the steps, and then you're gonna get very good results. Okay, now this is going to be your last step for sanding. This is gonna be a 3000 grit sandpaper. Same process. Now, so we started with the 1000 grit sandpaper going up and down. 2500 grit, we went left and right. Now you guys can see these scratches are from left to right. There's no more up and down. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove these scratches going up and down. So that's gonna be our process. Same thing, let's prep our sandpaper. Prep it with water. It's very important to prep the sandpaper, okay? Because this is how the sandpaper is really going to bite into the lenses. We're gonna fold our sandpaper again, half, and we're gonna go at it. So up and down is gonna be our last step. So again, we're gonna go up and down. Now this sandpaper is very light. So since it's very light, we might have to get another one. We'll see right now. Going up and down. Very good. Looks very nice. You guys will see how this one is gonna make a big difference from the previous sandpapers. The previous sandpapers were really heavy, especially the 1000 grit. That was a heavy one. The 2500 made a big improvement, but it still needs more. Still needs at least 3000 grit sandpaper. Okay, so we're gonna switch for sandpaper. Oh yeah, that looks amazing, guys. I'm so excited to see this car back to life, or these headlights back to life. Here we go. This sandpaper is very light. So if you're learning something new, guys, make sure that you comment down below. You share this video with your friends and family. If you know someone that needs to clean their headlights, this step is always going to give you great results. So here we go. I'm gonna do a little bit more, guys, because I really want these lights to be, you know, as perfect as possible, so that way we can have a happy customer right now. Check it out, guys. I think this is good. I'm gonna grab my microfiber towel again, and I'm really excited, guys. I'm really excited to see the results, because this is it, guys. This is it. So look at this, guys. So it's still hazy, but not as hazy as before, and we still see some of the scratches that are going up and down, which is perfect, because that was the last sandpaper we used, 3000 going up and down. Now we're gonna grab our drill. We're gonna grab our backing plate. We're also going to grab our adapter. So let me show you guys how everything is done. Grab the adapter, grab the backing plate, adapter, backing plate, they go together like this, the threads, and then our drill. Oh. There you go. Make sure everything is nice and tight. So we're ready to go, guys. We're gonna grab our yellow pad. Now this yellow pad is going to be a firm pad. This pad is going to remove all of those little scratches that we have on our lights. This is going to be the one that is going to make everything nice and clear. So let's go ahead and center our foam pad. And then we're gonna grab our heavy duty compound by Original Detailing. We're gonna use our compound. So we're just gonna use 4 small little dots, just like that. Gonna put our compound away. And then we're gonna go ahead and start. Let's put setting, the highest setting here. Here we go. So first, let's go ahead and spread the product. Now the compound is going to remove all of the scratches. Scratches here. Make sure that you guys work the product until it becomes nice and clear. That's when you know that the product is working right. Check it out, guys. You go up and down, left and right. Make sure that you don't miss any single area. That looks amazing, guys. Even though we still have a lot of product on the lenses, it looks very awesome. Follow the steps, guys. Make sure that you don't skip any of the steps so you can get good results. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's put our drill down. Gonna grab our microfiber towel one more time, and then we're gonna start cleaning. That looks great. Looks amazing. Some nice before and after, guys. Check it out. Very good. I'm really excited. Now this is going to be one of our last steps. Now the next step is going to be grabbing the polishing pad. This polishing pad is going to go with Toro Polish, and this is what is going to bring that nice brightness and clarity from the lights. So let me put this down, guys. Let's remove our previous pad. Did the job, very good. And then we're gonna do the last step, just like that. Make sure everything is nice and center. Looks pretty good. Now let's shake the product, and then let's have some fun, guys. One more time. 4 small drops. And then let's start doing the application. Okay. Spread the product first. Let's start spreading the product. Now let's go at it. Woo. Check it out, guys. Up and down, left and right. Make sure that the product is working on the surface. The product has to become clear, guys. When the product becomes clear, then you guys know that the product did the work. Okay, up and down, left and right. Oh, that looks amazing. Make sure you guys leave a comment on the comment section. We're also gonna leave a link so that you guys can pick up all of these items that we have right here for a very good price, okay? So let's put this down. And then let's do a last wipe down right here. Check it out. Ooh, that's amazing. That looks awesome. Look at that, guys. Okay, guys, so the next step is going to be, we're gonna be using Sealant by Original Detailing. We're gonna do a few drops. Here we go. And we're gonna do the application. Now this is one of the most important steps, guys, because this is what is going to protect the lights for years to come. So this is going to protect against the weather, against, you know, the environment. So no more oxidation for these lights. Now we're gonna let it cure for about 25 minutes, and then we'll see you guys here in 25. So it's been 25 minutes, guys, so we're back at it. We're gonna go ahead and use our microfiber towel to remove the sealant, and I'm gonna show you guys the amazing results. So fold your towel in 4, probably 5. Here we go. Let's go ahead and remove everything. Now look at that, guys. That looks amazing. Let me show you how it looked before and how it looks right now. All right, guys, so if you guys have any questions in regards of any of the products that we use for this video, make sure that you guys leave a comment down below and then follow us for more videos. Stay tuned.